Hello and welcome, my name is Aaron. Today I'm listening to Sserafim Spaghetti featuring J-Hope for the very first time. And right after this I will record my reaction to the music video. But by the time this is out, my music video reaction will already be out. There's a little bit of like time wibbly wobbly happening here, just because I like to listen to the song first before watching the music video. But I think that's already all I have for the start, so let's just take a listen, why don't we?
This is a hot spot. 숨쉬듯 찾는 이 밥상. 등골이 된 넌 fall in love. 참을 수 없는 말. 우린 in the kitchen. Cooking it up what you craving. 나의 멋대로 사센. And now the world's gone.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. I still don't have a skeptical face, but I wish I would have. It seems to be necessary at some point recently. I think what I went in like half expecting is something in the direction of Come Over. I don't know why. The vibes just kind of fit together. So this has already caught me off guard, but maybe that's good. I should probably also mention with the Sserafim songs, it does like take me like 5 listens before I'm like, oh yeah, I like it. Because it keeps happening. Every release I'm like, I don't know. And then I listen to it and listen to it and listen to it and I'm like, oh no, I like it. So let's continue. Okay, that's a very early chorus. I probably should have expected that it's an early chorus, to be fair, but that still caught me a little bit off guard. And what I consider an early chorus is like the first chorus before the first minute. That's usually where I place it or say that it's early. Now, I don't understand Korean, but I do like the lyrics. I don't understand them, but they sound nice. And that's not usually something that I really notice in songs I don't understand everything in. So that's quite fascinating. I will go back a little bit just so we have the full chorus again. Feature? Okay. I think I like the chorus. Okay, with the Sserafim, this is a 3-parter reaction, right? I do the song reaction, the music video reaction, then whenever we get the dance practice, because that usually takes half an eternity, I will also do a reaction to that, because all 3 aspects of a release heavily influence my opinion on it. With the Sserafim specifically, the choreos always play a big part in how much I like the song at the end. And I can already tell that whatever they are doing here with the chorus choreo will be make or break for me, that I either love the song or I'm not that much of a fan of it. So I'm very curious about the feature, because I did see that the members version of Spaghetti without the feature is like a full minute shorter, which is ridiculous. So I'm curious about that, as I know there were like people left and right complaining about the feature. One of the 2 versions will be better for different people, but we do have to acknowledge that the version that we will probably hear the most is the members only version. And for broadcast, it's going to be the clean version, and for concerts, it's going to be the normal version. So that's like kind of already decided. Where else I try to go with this? I'm rambling again. I'm so sorry. The start threw me off. I like the chorus. That's the point where we're at right now. So let's continue, okay? Okay. Oh. It's such a fascinating feature. The Sserafim doesn't usually have strong rap parts because they also honestly don't have strong rappers, which is fine. That's completely okay. I personally like the rap parts in K-pop songs. That's another reason why it bothers me so much that they keep getting shorter, because that usually means the rap part is the first thing that gets cut. I think this works very well. I really hope that we get like a proper music show performance with J-Hope. I think it would be kind of lame to have him feature and then not get him on at least one music show performance. On the other hand, keeping the actual feature performance until like one of the award shows might also be smart, but whatever. I've lost my train of thought, so we'll just continue, okay? Okay. Okay, second chorus. I know I'm pausing a lot. Listen, I'm trying to make my own content here, okay? It is a reaction, but I'm also trying to, like, not get strike to hell and back. So, I'm having a lot of difficulty even hearing if there are English lyrics. I heard, like, a little bit in the beginning, and then during J-Hope's part, I'm gonna be honest, it's my first listen. I'm not looking at the lyrics. I probably should. I'm not hearing a lot of English, to be fair. I'm really hoping there are barely any English lyrics in here, because otherwise I'll have to complain about the English version again. So, and the Seraphim's English versions I usually like, so I hope it's actually not that much English in here. I'm having also a little bit of difficulty, which might just be, again, first listen, to keep the members apart, because usually I would like to think that I can differentiate them just from hearing. But right now, the only two people I can distinguish with enough confidence to say it are Chaewon and Eunjae, so I don't know what that means. Regardless, the chorus is very fun. I am very worried how this song is going to be in the members only version, because I feel like it could be too mellow, which is a line that Le Sserafim is already on for me with most of their songs. So I do have some worry in that direction. That's just my personal taste, but it's there. But let's finish this, okay? Okay. In between your teeth, 그냥 포기해 어차피 eat it up, eat it, eat it up, eat it up, eat it, eat it, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, eat it, eat it up, eat it, eat it up, eat it up, eat it, eat it, eat it up, eat it up, eat it, eat it up, eat it, eat it up. Okay. Am I entirely a fan of the song yet? No. Am I very intrigued? Yes. I really think the music video and the choreo will change my mind into a positive direction, because that's what usually happens with Le Sserafim. So I'm like, that's my expectation in that. I like the song, I like the chorus a lot, and I do think that the other parts of the song frame the chorus very nicely. It's not as hard-hitting as I would like it, so that's why I'm worried about what the members-only version without J-Hope's rap would sound like. And I was kind of worried when I saw that there was a clean version, because with Cat's Eyes Gnarly, I prefer the clean edit. I just think the lyrics sound better, even though the robotics kind of awkward, but you know what I mean. So I was very worried that we would have like a similar situation here, but it doesn't bother me as much. At least what's the word? The vulgarity in here didn't bother me as much. So this is okay. But now I was curious how they like changed it for the clean version, because it's just for the broadcast stuff. So that's interesting. I will now, I don't usually do this, and I keep doing it. So maybe I should stop saying that I don't usually do this. I will take a look at the lyrics very quickly, just like skim over them to get a better feel for them. Okay, I will say with other songs recently that got English versions, I was a lot more disappointed by it, because the originals already had so much English in it. This one's more balanced. I think this one's closer to like 50-50 if we're generous on the English side. So I think an English version makes sense. However, excluding J-Hope's rap, there's a lot less Korean all of a sudden, so really depends on how you frame it. Regardless of that, I think I like it. I do think it's a smart choice considering their trilogy-based approach previously, that they are just like one single, because the reason why I'm saying that is I'm thinking of Dreamcatcher, and Dreamcatcher did a very similar thing, that they had these trilogies going on, and then they threw in one separate EP thing, and I think it broke up their discography pretty well. So I think here it will serve to the same purpose, and I think that pretty good. And it's also like an unconfirmed wave with the fence pole. That's not how you say it. That's German idiom. Wait. It's an unconfirmed confirmation that they are probably working on another trilogy. That's where I'm going with that. So I have high hopes for the next release. I think this will grow on me, though I might prefer the version featuring J-Hope, so that's going to be interesting. I will probably listen to the other versions on my own time and just pick out the one I like most. But this is very interesting. What I will do is I will watch the music video and record my reaction to that right after this. Again, by the time this is out, the music video reaction is already out because it comes out before this, because I'm doing weird timey-wimey stuff. And whenever we get a dance practice, I will also react to that. But now I also realized if we get a dance practice, there's like the real question of like, do we get a dance practice featuring J-Hope for the longer version of the song? Or do we only get a dance practice with the member version? Or do we get both, but at different times? So now I'm even more confused, but that's my problem. That's just where I leave it now. Thank you for watching or listening. There wasn't a lot to watch here, was there? I do more reactions on my channel. There's stuff linked up there in the eye, in the video description, and there's probably going to pop stuff up here in a second. And take care of yourselves, drink tea, and with this I release into the depths of the universe once again. See ya!